Everybody, now we're live on Facebook and we're live on Instagram. So thanks everybody over there on Instagram for hanging in there for a few minutes while I got my act together. So there's a couple things going on here. Today is day number 11 of my 30-day planetary rescue challenge, and my goal is to every day plant a seed of something that's super fun and cool that you guys can do and have fun with, that will be a little bit environmentally minded and maybe get you thinking in a whole new way about what you consume all the time, but especially during these excessive consumption days of the holidays. In our culture. So I am living in Beckett, Massachusetts. My studio's here in the snowy, cold Northeast area, which actually I love, but today is a super weird day. Today it's supposed to be 53 degrees after being super cold the last few days. And anyway, that's the weather. We're here to talk about how to be mindful environmentally through the holidays. So today starts my gift guide, and I'm really excited about it. And I've been trying to figure out ways to collaborate here with a screen share with people whose businesses I want to promote. And it's kind of impossible from what I've learned. So rather than having live guests here, I will be promoting businesses after my live presentation with links and information, more information about what we talk about. And if you guys have any questions, now is a great time to ask them because I'm here and I can answer them. So let's see, today is the first day of the gift guide, and the product that I want to promote is in the other room, and I feel a little weird walking away from you guys, but I think, yeah, I think I kind of have to, or actually, so sorry. Okay, so what I would like to promote today is a coffee pot, and a coffee pot called a chemex pot. And I'm going to ask my helper Leslie to bring it in here in just a second. There's actually two things that go into today's segment. And I'm sorry, I was running a little bit behind and didn't really plan my presentation all that well, but I think I'm going to get some help. So hold on one second. Hey guys, Leslie and Michelle, could you help me? Would you mind bringing in the electric tea kettle and the chemex pot and just bring it in here for me, please? Thank you so much. I'm like live right now. I didn't plan very well. Guess what my New Year's resolution is going to be? Planning. Anyway, the chemex pot is something that's pretty groovy, and Leslie, my assistant, who's super awesome right here, she's like my Vanna White. So this is a chemex pot. Oh, she's going to do, yeah, that'd be good. Okay, here we go. Chemex pot. Do you see that? And in there is coffee and a paper filter. And the cool thing about this chemex pot, well, there's a lot of cool things about it. First of all, it is made from glass, so there's no weird things that happen to your coffee as you're making it. Plastic, when it's hot, tends to off-gas for a really long time, like much longer than you'd imagine. And then I have this groovy little electric tea kettle, which this is actually plastic on the outside, but stainless steel on the inside. And the electric tea kettle heats up a lot of water. This is pretty full, very quickly, so it's a lot more energy efficient than putting a kettle of water on a stove top. And the great thing about this particular one is that it's a thermos, so it keeps your water hot. So if you don't use it right away, you can still have hot tea in a few minutes. Or if you're sharing your hot water with others in your, like, for instance, workspace, then you can make one pot of hot water and lots of people can use it. So the chemex pot is, it's made out of glass. This part right here is wood. It's the same design. I think it was designed in the 1970s. And it's actually the company, funny story. So back in 1995, right, I moved my business from Millerton, New York to Housatonic, Massachusetts, which was close to where I grew up and where my parents were living at the time. And I was a single mom, so it was a really great move for me. And after a long time looking for space, a friend of mine, Erin Steele, who I love, helped me find a space that was in the old Monument Mills complex right in the center of Housatonic, Mass. And when I moved into my space, it had previously been occupied by the Chemex company. And there was all kinds of like promotional material about their brand and interesting kind of historical information that was just left behind. And that's where I initially got turned on to the Chemex pot. And when I think back, I realized that my good friend growing up, her mom had a Chemex pot, and I always thought it looked a little bit like a laboratory, kind of, you know, beakers and test tubes and petri dishes and such. But it makes a really great cup of coffee. So you put your coffee in the top, you pour your boiling water over it, and presto, you have hot coffee. There's no plastic involved. There's no like cord or mechanism to break. It is made out of glass, so of course it's fragile, but you can also reheat your coffee on your stovetop if that's something that you like to do. So today's gift guide for anyone out there who likes to gift foodie or has foodies to gift, or people who drink coffee and really like a very high quality clean taste to their coffee along with a clean drink for their body. We use organic French roast is my favorite, and the organic paper, and then the glass pot makes a really nice cup. So everybody in the studio is going to have a little cup of coffee after this episode is over, and we'll all be thinking about you guys out there. So the pots are available. I bought this coffee pot at Dottie's, which is one of my favorite little local Berkshire coffee shops, and I'm not sure she still stocks those. So if you're interested and you're in the Berkshires, maybe just call ahead to be sure she does have them. And you can order online, and the company is called Chemex, so it's CHEMEX, and I believe their website is chemex.com. So check them out. They're no longer Berkshire based, but somewhere close by, and I know they do sell internationally, so I'm sure they have all kinds of shipping options available. So hello out there to everybody who's tuning in. Hello, Lou. Hello, Gratitude Quilter. Hi, Purple. I'm sorry I can't read my phone very well because I don't have my glasses on. Hi, Kim. Oh, Janet, how you doing? Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody who's over here. Bridget, hello. So leave me a comment and tune in again tomorrow when you have a chance to be part of day number 2 of my Planetary Rescue gift guide for the holidays. Thanks so much for being with me today, and have a great Monday.